What's up, everybody? On today's show, we're going to be talking about sugary drinks, okay? Some of the worst sugary drinks that you could put into your body and how to transition from the worst sugary drinks to more healthier drinks. So, group one is all the unhealthy stuff that you need to cut out of your body. Group two is how you transition from those sugary drinks to like less sugary drinks to more healthy drinks. And then group number three is the more healthy stuff, the absolutely most healthiest stuff that you could be drinking. Okay, now, first and foremost, I didn't get any endorsement from any beverage company whatsoever. This is just me telling you from my personal experience, from the research that I've done, and from my experiences last couple of years of trying to be as healthy as I possibly can. So a friend of mine told me the other day that he was watching what he eats for the last couple of months, but then he went to the doctor. And when he went to the doctor said that he's borderline diabetic and he didn't know why. And I asked him what was he drinking, and he was telling me the products that he was drinking and how much of the products he was drinking. And then I realized that that's what the problem was, is what he was drinking. Okay? So, first of all, if you're trying to lose weight, um, one of the most things you need to watch, if you have a health problem like you're borderline diabetic, or if you are diabetic, or if you're obese and you're trying to lose weight, one of the things you should watch the most is what you drink, even more so than what you eat. What you drink is even more important than what you eat. Okay, so even Mayor Bloomberg had these ads up on the subway. I don't know if I could pull up these ads, but Mayor Bloomberg had these ads up on the subway. Are you drinking yourself fat, or are you drinking yourself into obesity? And this is exactly what he was talking about. These specific drinks, when they hit your body from drinking them, is a lot worse than when you're eating them. Okay, so one of the problems with drinking sugary drinks versus eating sugary products is that drinking the sugary drink is actually worse for your health. The reason why is because it's liquid, and your body doesn't process liquid the same way it processes a solid. Okay, so if you were, for example, to eat a donut that had 30 grams of sugar in it, or to drink a can of soda that had 30 grams of sugar in it, drinking the soda is worse. The reason why is because when you actually eat the donut, your metabolism is going to start, because it's going to realize that you have just eaten. And your body's going to start working to digest the food, and all your metabolism is going to turn on. All your metabolizers are going to turn on. And it's going to not only digest the food, but it's going to turn on your metabolizers to burn the calories. When you're drinking something sweet, those metabolizers don't turn on. That's one of the things that most people don't recognize about the dangers of drinking sugary drinks, is that your metabolizers don't turn on when you're drinking something sweet versus when you're eating something sweet. So you could eat a muffin that's 50 grams of sugar, and then you could drink one of these things that's 50 grams of sugar, and the way your body's going to react to it is totally different. As soon as your body feels the muffin enters your stomach, your digestive system is going to kick in, which is going to make your metabolizers kick in. Your metabolism is going to pick up to try to burn off the calories. When you're drinking something sweet, that whole process doesn't happen. The metabolizers doesn't kick in. This is why my friend almost got diabetes from drinking Kool-Aid and drinking Coca-Cola every day. Kool-Aid, Coca-Cola, everything with high fructose corn syrup 4 or 5 times a day, even after going to the gym, working out, trying to eat healthy, drinking Coca-Cola, and he didn't realize why he was getting almost diabetes and why he wasn't losing weight. And this is why. Your metabolizers don't turn on when you're drinking something liquid. And to make the transition from the most unhealthy products, you should try group number 2. And after a while, when you get your healthy choices down pat, you could make this whole transition to group number 3. Now, I realize if you're drinking group number 1 every single day, to switch completely to group number 3 is going to be very, very difficult, if not impossible. So this is why I made this transitional series for you. Okay, now, first of all, there's 2 issues when you drink sugary drinks. The first issue is the amount of sugar you're taking in. And the second issue is the type of sugar that you're taking in. Okay? So, according to the American Medical Association or American Heart Association, I forgot which one, we're supposed to have a daily intake of 37 grams of sugar for the whole day. 37 grams of sugar for the entire day. Okay? Some of these drinks is like an enormous amount of sugar. Like this is like Arizona iced tea. This is very popular in the hood. It costs $1. It's like 23 ounces. Um, this is 17 times 3, 17 times 3, 721 is 41 grams of sugar in this whole thing. This one can is more sugar than you need an entire day. Okay, if you look at Tropical Fantasy, this is very popular in the hood right here. This is 48 grams of sugar in this one can. So if you're supposed to drink 37 grams in a day, you're drinking 48 right now in this one can. If you drink this for breakfast and this for lunch, you already got 100 grams of sugar. You're at almost 3 times. Okay? Now before I get into that, there's, like I said before, there's two problems with drinking sugary drinks. Okay? The first problem is how much sugar you're taking in, and the second type is what type of sugar you're taking in. Okay, a lot of these products over here are artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners like high fructose corn syrup is very dangerous for your body. It's linked to type 2 diabetes. It's linked to obesity. It's linked to high blood pressure. It's linked to all these problems with not just the amount of sugar, but the type of sugar. High fructose corn syrup is actually a genetically modified sugar. And the reason why they use it is because it's so cheap. Okay, they use a small amount and they can sweeten an entire batch with a small amount. But the thing is, your body actually doesn't understand what high fructose corn syrup is. Your body understands what fructose is, your body understands what sugar is, but high fructose corn syrup, since it's genetically modified, your body actually doesn't understand what it is. So this is why when you have a lot of products with high fructose corn syrup, you have a lot of obesity, because the body, it doesn't register the sugar. It doesn't try to burn it off. Some of these products, all have high fructose corn syrup in it. So this is why I put them on this side. These are the absolutely, man, I hope I'm not popping this microphone. These are the absolutely most dangerous sugars to be drinking for you. They not only have high fructose corn syrup in it, but they have tons of sugar. This one product here is 29 grams times serving per 3 this is almost 90 grams of sugar in this one bottle of grape soda. This is 90 grams of sugar in this one bottle. Let's see what else we got here. Snapple. They're always advertising Snapple as the healthiest stuff on earth. It's total baloney. Okay, this is not. It doesn't say high fructose corn syrup in it. I used to drink Snapple a couple of years ago, and I cut it out because I realized it's just the same amount of sugar as soda. This is 39 grams of sugar in this one bottle. That's the same thing as drinking a can of Coca-Cola. There's no difference. Okay. We have this. I already went through this. Are you guys ready for this? This is my favorite. You remember Jolly Rancher candy? Jolly Rancher made a soda. Okay. This is 31 grams of sugar. Servings per container 2.5. This is 2.5 times 31, which is 60. This is 75 grams of sugar in this one bottle. 75 grams of sugar. If you're supposed to have 37 grams of sugar in a whole day, this is 75. This one bottle is 2 times the amount of sugar you're supposed to have in one day. Okay? And can you imagine you drink this for lunch and you drink this for dinner? You got 4 times the amount of sugar in one day. And this is not counting the rest of the sugary things you eat. Okay? And now my absolute favorite is Tropical Fantasy. You guys ready for this? This has 112 grams of sugar in this one bottle. This bottle is 21 ounces. 112 grams of sugar in this one bottle. I'm going to show you the label. It's 45 grams of sugar for every 8 ounces. This bottle is 21 grams of sugar. So that means the servings per container is 2.6. 45 grams times 2.6 is 112 grams of sugar. Now imagine you drink this 3 times in a day. You're at like 6 or 7 times the amount of sugar you should have in a day. Now, I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist, but you're gonna take something that has 112 grams of sugar and sell it in a poor neighborhood for 50 cents. What do you think? What do you think is the outcome of that? I mean, I really don't know what to say about this. I mean, this CNC Cola. If you got kids running around drinking this stuff, this is 90 grams of sugar in one day. You're supposed to be having 37. This is 90. This is supposed to be healthy. Ginseng green tea. 45 grams of sugar in a day. Coca-Cola, 1 cup of this is 40 grams of sugar. 1 cup. And there's a lot of these Tropicana Twister berry punches. This thing is only 5% juice. What's the rest of it? This whole thing, only 5% of it. 5% of it is juice. What's the rest of it? 20 grams of sugar in 8 ounces. Okay, you got some of these things, these quarter waters. They don't even tell you what's in this. Where's the label? Where's the label on this? There's no label on this. You're literally drinking mystery drink when you drink this. And it's cheap. It's only 25 cents. What is this? CNC pineapple soda. 45 grams of sugar in this one can. Think about that. 45 grams of sugar in one can. What else we got here? We got this Mystic stuff here. If you're counting your sugar, you're gonna realize how much way over the top these sugars are. This is 65 grams of sugar. This one bottle. This is marketed as something healthy. You know, look at this is marketed as a peach carrot. You know, and it has flavors. It has pictures of fruits all over it. You know, but then when you read it, it's 65 grams of sugar and it has high fructose corn syrup in it. This is not healthy at all. And it says, beware this word drink, flavored juice drink. There's no such thing as a drink. You can't put a drink in a bottle. Whenever somebody says drink, throw it away. It's not healthy. Flavored juice drink. What the hell does that mean? Juice drink. 65 grams of sugar. This is like, you're at like what, 1.5 times just. So if you're trying to lose weight, if you have a health problem, the first thing you should do is eliminate sweet things out of your diet completely. And this is how you do it. First, you take all these stuff and you switch it to something less sugary. You can also switch to juice, which some people would tell you that juice is actually not that healthy for you. But if you're drinking the sodas and the very sugary things every day, juice is a good way to start moving in the right direction. Okay, and the reason why is because your body can understand what fructose is. Your body understands what fruit juice is. So it is a lot of sugar in juice. You might want to eventually cut it down, but it's a good way to transition. Vitamin water. Vitamin water is not, just for the record, I'm going to say vitamin water is not actually healthy. Okay, but it's healthier than this stuff. Okay, so when you're drinking this stuff every day, once you make the switch, when you get rid of all these things, you want to start drinking the vitamin water. There's 32 grams of sugar in this entire bottle, which this is a 20-ounce bottle, which is a lot less sugar than drinking one of these 20-ounce bottles, which has like 75 or 90 grams of sugar in it. This has 32, which is a lot less. And it's used with cane sugar. You also want to start looking into the cane sugar. If you're a big soda drinker, they have a few soda companies that make their sodas with cane sugar. Cane sugar is much more natural than high fructose corn syrup or whatever type of sugar that they're adding into it. Cane sugar is one of the best sugars that you could drink. Your body really recognizes it, and it can metabolize it much better. This one does have a good amount of sugar. It's 37 grams of sugar in it, but it's cane sugar. It's much healthier. Okay, so this was one of my favorite sodas that I would drink. They have other cane sugar sodas like root beers and stuff that I really couldn't find when I was doing the show. Pure Leaf, this is a good brand. Some of the products just have a good amount of sugar in it, but they use cane sugar, if I remember this right. And it's no high fructose corn syrup, and it's a much better selection than these other types of teas like Arizona is like pure garbage. Honesty, this is a great brand. I started drinking this stuff all the time. The Honesty honey green tea has 19 grams of sugar in this entire bottle. This is a 17 ounce bottle, and it has 19 grams of sugar in this entire bottle. Now imagine that you're drinking this 3 times a day, which would be less than 60 grams of sugar. It would be 57 grams of sugar in this entire bottle. If you were to drink 3 of these in a day, you'd have drank 57 grams of sugar. Okay? You drink 3 of these, what is this? 29 times 3 is, sorry. My math is getting all messed up here. This is 90 grams of sugar, and this is 19. So I want you to think about that difference between drinking 90 grams of sugar in a bottle, and 19 grams of sugar in the bottle. Now drink this 3 times a day and drink this 3 times a day, and you see the big difference that's going to happen to you. Okay, you drink this 3 times a day, you'll have less than 60 grams of sugar. You drink this 3 times a day, you'll have 270 grams of sugar. That's a gigantic difference. Big difference. And then this is one of the best ones too. This is for iced tea that has sugar in it. This is one of the best ones you could drink. This is Inco's Organic White Tea, USDA organic with valuable antioxidants. This has 12 grams of sugar in its entire bottle. 12. You could drink 3 of these and you'll be at 36 grams of sugar for the entire day. That's much better selection. So once you move off of these, you're going to start drinking these every day. You're going to select the Pure Leaf, the vitamin water, the juice. Make sure it's 100% juice, okay? If it says drink, throw it away. There's no such thing as a drink. A drink doesn't exist in terms of something you could put in a bottle. That doesn't make sense. You can't put a drink. There's no such thing as a drink that's inside a bottle. It doesn't make sense. Okay, that's a trick. That's a marketing trick. The Honest Tea is a great brand. The Jasmine Tea, Bruce Claus Ginger Ale. They have multiple flavors of this stuff. The ginger ale and this. Now, once you finally get this in your everyday diet, meaning at least 2-3 weeks of drinking this stuff, even a month of drinking this stuff, then you can move to the more healthier stuff, which is no sugar at all in your diet, and your body's gonna love you. You're gonna lose weight. Your skin is gonna clear up. Your belly's gonna get smaller. Your face is gonna get more defined. I can't tell you everything that's gonna look better about yourself. Let me move to the more healthy stuff. Now the Pure Leaf has different flavors. This one is the sugared one, and they have the unsweetened version of the Pure Leaf. This has 0 grams of sugar. So you drink this 3 times a day, and guess how much sugar you put in your body? Nothing. That's excellent. And then this is my absolute favorite bottle of iced tea is the Tea's Tea. They have multiple flavors. It tastes like somebody in Japan boiled some green tea and poured it in a bottle. That's what it tastes just like. 0 grams of sugar. You drink this 10 times a day. How much sugar you got? 0. There you go. Okay, they also have little cans of jasmine green tea. They have multiple flavors of this. And then once you get very healthy, you're going to drink the healthiest thing of all, which is water. Isn't that obvious, right? So you could drink as much water as you want, and you'll get no sugar intake, and you'll be a much healthier person. So if you have your own personal choice of drinks that you like to drink that are much healthier than these sugary drinks, let us know. You could comment. You could subscribe. You could share this video with your friends. If you have friends who are suffering from health conditions, you have friends who are trying to lose weight, you have friends who have children, and you want their children to be healthier, because the last thing you want to do is to be feeding your kids this stuff from an early age, because that addiction to the sugar is going to start growing from an earlier age. And then by the time they're 20 to 30, this stuff is going to be like cocaine to them. You know what I mean? And you might think it's crazy that I'm comparing this to cocaine, but whenever the researchers look at the effects of sugary drinks and the effects of drugs in your brain, it's literally the same effect in your body. There's no difference. So it might sound crazy that I'm saying they're going to be addicted to this stuff like cocaine, because in your body, there's actually no difference. So you want to actually get rid of this stuff. This stuff is really like drugs. And if you're drinking this stuff every day, try to stop. And you're going to see how difficult it's going to be. And then you're going to realize why this is compared to drugs, because, it's that bad for you, and it's that hard to get off of it. So this is how you get off it. You switch to the lower sugary drinks, and then you end up with the drinks with no sugar in it whatsoever. So that'll be all for today. If you have your own personal choices that you like, please share below. Tell us your favorite brand, your favorite products, and why, and what ingredients are the best for you. Thank you, and see you later.